Good job on finishing the quiz. Now, I'm pretty sure after doing the quiz, you realize that there are a few things that you need to work on. However, this video is to help you improve your scores, and there's three things that we're going to cover. First is buying back your time. Second is automating your leads, and then getting the most out of your sales so that you can grow a business that you love, or you build a business that you can sell. Whatever path you want to go down, this video is going to help you specifically for that. But the problem with videos like this is that when we give away the answer for free, most people don't value them. So what I want you to do is just do this little experiment. Take a deep breath and imagine that you had paid $10,000 for this video. How would you show up? How would you act on the information afterwards? Exactly. You would sit up, you'd feel a little bit better about yourself. But now just imagine that you've paid us $10,000, and now just make sure to implement everything that we share, because we've actually grown businesses way past 200, 300K per month. And before we get into all of the how and what, my name is Madhij. I'm the sales part of Simplify Sales and Marketing.
And hi, I'm Simran. I'm the marketing part of Simplify Sales and Marketing. And in just the past 10 months, we've grown 5 businesses from under 20K per month to over 100K per month. And here are some examples.
Actually, like Ian was a great example. In 6 months, we grew him from 0 to 100K per month using our system. And actually, the big thing that we solved for him was his average sales cycle was 3 to 6 months. We brought it down to 3 weeks. Carl worked with multiple clients. We booked each of his clients 5 to 10 calls per week. And actually, Jacob is one of my favorite examples. And the reason is when we started, he was at 20K per month. And right now he's way over 200K per month. And it's such a great, simple business. So it doesn't matter whether you want a lot of employees or you want to be super smart and use tech. This video is going to help you out.
The thing you need to focus on right now is buying back your time, because you want to spend your time working on the business, not in the business. And you want to do things that bring you joy as opposed to the things that you hate.
And the fastest way to fix that is actually figure out what are the bottlenecks in the business right now. And the reason I say that is if you keep growing at this rate with the holes in the business as they are, it only gets worse. So you need to fix them right now. Now, once you're at this level, you have a little bit more resources. So rather than focusing on buying and hiring people to grow the business, hire and get people to help you buy back your time so that you can do the thinking for the business. No one is going to do a better job at thinking for the business than you. You know the business inside and out. You know your clients inside and out. No one's going to do a better job. But what you can do is get help with different tasks that take up your time. For example, the first thing that you want to outsource is admin. People who can help do the little tasks, the things that you don't want to do. For example, replying to emails or maybe taking care of the outreach. Like that is also admin, because it takes a lot of your time and it's not worth it for you at this stage. You might as well work on the things that you love. The second thing to get someone to help you out with is delivery for the clients so that you're not doing all the delivery yourself. And this takes a lot of pressure off of you to perform, but also it gets you to think about the marketing and sales and grow your business to the next stage. However, if you're at the stage where you love doing the delivery, then maybe just focus on hiring for the other stages. The principle is you working on the things that you love. Because if you work on the things that you love, the business will grow. You can probably hire someone to do the marketing, the sales, and everything, but focus on the things that you love. The next part is marketing, because this does take a lot of your brain power, being creative throughout the entire day. So you can outsource that to someone else as well. After that is sales. And the reason I say sales after marketing is because you're the best salesperson for the business. No one else is going to be able to sell better than you. Even if you get a seasoned salesperson, you are still going to be able to sell better than them. It's just the truth. And lastly, you want to make sure after everything, only then do you hand off the leadership of the business, because if you get the wrong person in that leadership role, they will mess everything up. So work through each stage. What part of your business is the bottleneck at? Is admin taking too much of your time? Is delivery taking too much of your time? Or is it marketing, sales, leaders? Whatever is taking too much of your time, buy back your time. Get the right people in the right places so that they can help you focus on the business, not work in the business.
Also, the reason why you need to buy back your time is because most startups fail not because the product is bad or the service is bad, but because the founder burns out. And you don't want to get to that stage. So make sure you hire people who take the tasks off your plate that you don't like so that you can work on loving your business.
Yeah, and so I think even for us, having more time to relax, think about the business has given us the opportunity to see so many opportunities that we never saw. So it'll give you a massive opportunity to 10x the business rather than just keeping on adding one, and it's painful that way. Then the second thing that you want to do is fix your leads. Now, what I mean by fix your leads, you could be in a situation where, let's say, in terms of a traffic light, you could have very little leads, which means you're basically in the red zone, or you maybe have a few leads, but you don't know how to work them, or you have a lot of leads and you want to make sure you follow up with them properly. Whatever the situation, it does not matter. The main thing that you need to do with your leads is automate it, because you cannot be spending your entire day thinking about who do you need to follow up with, how do you need to follow up with them, who did you talk to 6 months ago who might be ready to buy right now. A system needs to tell you where your leads are coming from, give you reports, and you as the founder should just take the sales calls. You should not be doing all the work of getting the leads excited and ready and nurtured. That should be done by a system. Your main focus should be to take the meetings with them and sell them.
When we were at 30K to 100K stage, what we found was 100% of our time was focused on client retention and delivery. One day we woke up and realized, oh no, we haven't been doing any marketing, any sales. Our outreach has just completely died off. And we don't have a calendar booked full of leads that we previously used to have. Don't fall into that trap, because one thing to next your business is to have a consistent flow of sales meetings so that you can grow. Once that flow stops, getting the pace up and ready is really hard. That is why if you outsource it to either a software or another agency or something, it just helps you be on top of your lead generation game.
Most businesses run in like an on and off button kind of thing, where they turn the button on, try to get some leads, try to work really hard, and then they get a few clients and they stop. You can't, if it's an on and off, you need to make sure you automate this. Because what happens is all the seeds you sow today are going to grow 6 months from now. Lastly, it's actually just going easily transitioning into the last point, which is fixing your sales process. And what I mean by fixing the sales process is actually getting good at helping people and thinking long term at this point. Because the big struggle with businesses at this point is you have so much proof, you're so good at what you do. If you want to get the best clients, they're not going to come from you hard selling them. You won't be able to push them into a corner to buy. You're going to have to build trust. And the fastest way to do that is actually help more in the beginning and sell in the follow-up. Because what most people try to do is they get a sales meeting and they try to sell in that meeting. You're killing your ability to build long-term trust and actually secure that deal. There's so many people out there who are going to be trying to sell to the same people that you're selling to. The difference of who gets that deal is whether that client trusts you or not. Because if that person is a friend, obviously they're going to go to you first. So focus on helping these people and sell them in the follow-up. After you've done enough chit-chat, after you've built a relationship, you can actually say after a month or two, hey, by the way, I was thinking about your business. Maybe we can help. Would you like to chat? But if you built a relationship for a month, it's going to be so easy to close the deal. Sell in the follow-up and offer help to everyone, because you're so good, whatever you're doing must be working. People will be dying to learn from you. They'll be dying to come to meetings for you. And that's one way you can get a lot more leads to come to you as well.
The other thing to do at this stage is to also systemize your sales process. Do you have a script for how to run sales calls? Do you have a script for how to objection handle? Do you have a script for how to follow up? Because if you have those scripts, you can easily give to your team and they can do the follow-up for you. So that is another way you can 10x your business, because now you've got a systemized sales process that someone else can run for you as well.
And absolutely. And this is a great point to kind of cover that. These are snapshots of some of the clients that we worked with. We booked 159 meetings for Sean within 4 months. Within 45 days, we booked 49 for Akila, within 30 days, 23 for Natalie. But what I'm trying to say is that once you grow past the 100K mark, only then do you want to focus on adding more channels. Before that, stick to one channel. because it's too much of a risk to try to learn something new and spend 6 months and waste all that time and opportunity. Like Sean is a great example. We just started with LinkedIn outreach and content. That's it. Then after a while, we added cold email, SDRs, and so many things on top of it, different channel ads. But he got to 100K just with one channel. So the fastest way to grow to over 100K per month sustainably is focusing on one channel. And only after that, once you've followed the principle of buying back your time, getting the right people in place, do you want to add more channels, add more complexity to the business. Keep the business simple for as long as you possibly can.
Now, this is a very general video. If you want personalized help on how to hire properly or how to automate your sales or your lead generation process, just DM us quiz on LinkedIn. This way we'll know that you've done the quiz. We can review your answers and give you very personalized feedback on what to work on and what to prioritize for now.
To simplify everything that we've shared so far, sit down for a second and just go through this list: admin, delivery, marketing, sales, and leadership. What is the bottleneck? Think about how can you automate your lead generation, and then with your sales, figure out how can you offer more help to more people so that you build that bank of relationships now so that you can get the fruits of that labor within 6 months later. So if there's anything we can help to help you grow to $1 million per month, then just reach out and we'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye.